sure majority of y'all watching this video are gonna look at the title and go, Chris, what are you saying? There's no such thing as a perfect game. Today's video, my boy SwiftDFG, this is an upcoming YouTuber. I've been watching a lot of his videos lately, I'm not gonna lie. He posted a video on his channel called Israel Sees the Perfect One Piece Game on Roblox. And this really interested me because I feel like the idea of a perfect One Piece game really can't be met. I mean, think about it. When you think about a One Piece game, to me at least, the things that I think about are the progression and the combat, as well as the gameplay, to be fair, but mostly those two things. And when I think about that, I kind of realized that there is no perfect One Piece game to everybody. Some people, and these are mainly the people who play games like Blox Fruits, One Piece games, a Grand Piece Online even, these are the people who are going to enjoy games for the gameplay. For me personally, what I think would make a One Piece game perfect is the combat. I'm kind of more of a combat PvP type of guy. I like hardcore stuff. I'm not really a huge fan of sitting there and beating up NPCs, but I will if I have to. And that's why I thought this would make an interesting video to react to, because I feel like the idea of a perfect One Piece game really doesn't exist. But my boy SwiftDFG is asking the question, Israel Sees the Perfect One Piece game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel like if any game on Roblox, aside from maybe Blox Fruits of course, had the ability to do it, it'd definitely be this game, because they're funded by the Carib brothers, who have made so much off of their other projects. And you know what, I actually posted my own video a little while ago saying the same thing. This new Roblox One Piece game will change Roblox, and I literally mean that. I feel like Rel Sees is gonna be the one. So yeah, with that being said, today's video is on Rel Sees, and if it's the perfect One Piece game, or if it's going to be. With that being said, if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate if you hit that sub button. Let's get straight to the video. Okay, Israel Sees the Perfect One Piece game on Roblox. Let's see it, Swift.
So as you guys probably know, there's a new One Piece game being made as we speak by the Rel brothers themselves, and it's
yes, sir.
Hype right now, and that game is called Rel Sees. So is Rel Sees really looking like the best One Piece game on Roblox, or people just overhyping it? And I also want to go over some potential things they could add to hopefully improve the game. So for those that don't know, Rel Sees is going to be an open world RPG, but it's going to be exploration based, which is honestly a lot more important than you would probably think, especially if you don't play Roblox games that much.
For sure. I'm not going to pause too much during this video, I promise y'all. I'll make this one of the only times, but the fact that it's exploration based is very, very important, because that changes the game from, okay, we're going to sit here and beat up level 10 NPC for 3 hours, to, okay, we have to actually move around the map and play the game and experience the world of this One Piece game to get stronger. And I love that.
Because the game
more games need to do that.
Usually implies that you're going to be going around doing an experience.
Exactly.
Games don't have you doing a variety of new and different things. You get games that are literally you farming the same 6 bandits.
Yes.
Farm another 6 bandits,
literally what I'm saying. Exactly.
Bandit beaters, where you just farm brainlessly until you're max level just to get some mid PvP. And that's something in Rel Sees I want to talk about too. The PvP in this game is not no bandit beater PvP. It actually looks really interesting.
It does. I completely agree.
But it feels like with what we have seen, along with the reputation of Rel brothers, it's very safe to assume that this won't be a bandit beater and will be interesting.
I love the way the hair actually moves too, if y'all notice that. That's great.
We got recently and what we can expect, and this is actually really cool to see. So first off, we have pictures of a rifle, a mini gun.
I know I said I wasn't gonna pause too much, I'm sorry you guys, but I think this is so cool that they're actually taking gun combat seriously. Every single One Piece game just acts like there aren't snipers in One Piece. Van Augur, Usopp, Ben Beckman, Yasop. There are so many big shooters in One Piece, and it's such an actual class of fighters that I feel like just gets ignored in every single One Piece game. So this is so good. Honestly, maybe Swift is on to something. Maybe Bro Brothers really do have the perfect One Piece game here. I won't lie.
First off, we have pictures of a rifle, a minigun, like a shotgun looking thing, and a variety of different guns.
I remember seeing these weapons used by somebody.
5 different classes of guns.
5 classes of guns. Fire.
Combat, and they're gonna have
oh my god,
range,
fire.
Reload canceling and ammo system.
That's amazing.
Speed, which is gonna be all part of the combat.
I didn't see any of this, so thank God Swift posted a video about it.
And if they're trying to make their game unique, which they are doing it with this. They're actually making gun combat and giving attention to things that just don't get attention in other games for no reason. Like, guns are actually a lot bigger part of One Piece than you would think by playing One Piece games. And
exactly.
Games like Grand Piece, you see Grand Piece give rifles, give pistols.
Oh my god, don't get me started on GPO's gun class.
And then even recently in Pixel Piece, they had a gun stat, but they literally didn't even have a gun in the game. Just because for some reason, devs just ignore guns. Like, like they don't exist. And I hope they're able to continue innovating like this. And I think something else I hope they're able to do successfully is make crew systems actually feel like they're in a crew. Which is
this dude Swift just be saying the stuff that I'm thinking sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Based on exploration, I feel
I've said all of this. Everything he's saying about clue exploration and all that, I've said all of this before in previous videos regarding Grand Peace Online. This is all stuff that I've said. It's crazy. This guy is spinning right now. I'm not gonna lie.
System in a Roblox One Piece game really revolves around making it part of the core game mode, or part of basically give incentives that you want to be in a crew. I feel like crews in 90% of Roblox One Piece
useless.
Is literally just another way to
useless. Oh my god, like even GPO, it's just fighting. That's it.
Incentive wise, you could add a bunch of different things. You could add like a real bounty system, or add like some sort of events that you need a crew for. But something that I feel like is very overlooked in One Piece games that really adds a crew feeling is ships. Like especially in an exploration based game, I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to really.
He said overlooked in One Piece games. I'd argue that that's actually pretty much the only thing they focus on is the ships. I mean, some games, don't get me wrong, do the basic non-One Piece boats, but ships is something that I'd say every One Piece game actually does. I don't know, maybe he's talking about like the really big in-depth GPO type boats, but we've seen that this game is going to be doing that, so
focus on ships. Like in One Piece, ships have so much value. They're like the heart of the crew and all this important stuff. So how could RLCs replicate this? So looking at the ships that have been sneaked that we have seen, it looks like they are
these are what I was
like
talking about.
Feel where you could basically just pick a bunch of ships.
I love the game's aesthetic.
Ships and just the, the normal One Piece ships. But what I love to see that they do have is it looks like they have an inside, as you guys just seen on screen.
Yes.
And an inside.
A lot of games do ignore that. They do get overlooked.
Such a great addition to a One Piece game.
An actual interior.
Why? And it's because this will allow them to emphasize on the crew part of the game so much more.
True. Especially if you can go in there and like use a map or something.
Custom ships in a One Piece game, and I do myself. And I mean, that door is not necessarily shut. It's still possible that you could have the normal ships and a separate way to get your own custom ship. But I'll talk about that. The
menu looks so interesting. I just want to say, I don't know if the Crib Brothers just started watching One Piece, or if they didn't watch it, maybe somebody else watched it and they're giving them ideas or something like that. But if they just watched it and they just caught up, hey, thank y'all so much for making a One Piece game, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, we needed a really solid One Piece game made in the image that this game is going for a while now. But I'm curious about that. When did they watch One Piece? If y'all know, let me know down below.
That alone gives you a lot more things you could do.
Wonder if they just watched it.
Customize the interior.
If they did it.
And I feel like that by itself would just add a lot of immersion. But you could also make it so like only crew members could go inside the ship. So now all of a sudden crew actually matters, being in a crew. But something they also says, they did say this game is survival based. And in survival games usually have a hunger system. They
I like the hardcore aspect of the survival system.
Call it a survival game because I'm not sure if this is like part of it at all. But if they do, imagine you in the kitchen chopping up food with your whole crew and all that.
Yeah, there is a cooking system.
And then imagine
hey, as a huge Sanji fan, ooh, I'm gonna be a chef for sure.
They invite you in their ship or something, and you see their ship, and then they got their own different setup with a different kitchen. I don't know. I feel like that would just make the whole crew experience and ship experience way cooler than I've ever seen in a game, or at least a One Piece game. But I don't know, it could be like some sort of
game really has the potential to just like
cool way you have to get certain items,
blow up on release,
like,
for real.
People, it's like, oh, your kitchen got the golden what's it called, the thing in the kitchen that the water comes out of, the spout. You know what I'm saying? The sink. You know what I'm saying? The golden, we got that golden sink around here. Or maybe like Frankie gives you some quests that you have to do to upgrade your ship or upgrade the inside of your ship. And then if they add a whole separate thing where you can get your own custom ship where you could like kind of build it from the ground up, that's where like maybe there's separate quests for that, or some sort of quest line for more exploration content. You feel me? But now I
love this dragon model. Like I like PvP, that so much.
Fruits, fighting styles, weapons, all that kind of combined in a way. So we do know PvP will have a parry system, and it'll kind of have like air combat in a way.
There's evasives too.
Not like straight air combat, but like you can bring fights to the air. And there's
also
you
can combo in the air.
Weapons. There's like light weapons, which are like daggers, and like heavy weapons, which are like
another thing. I don't know if he's gonna go over it, but they also have like a system to prevent you getting infinite combo too. Maybe he'll talk about that.
And then you got fighting styles, which we haven't seen.
That's great
much
though.
Of. We've only seen Blackleg, but I imagine it's gonna be like the normal one, sword style. You know,
we've seen Rogushiki too.
Sword style, Blackleg, probably Fishman. Just depends on like maybe not on release. But
this guy's using
But we've also
Rokushiki.
seen sneaks for over like 10
Surprised he
fruits,
didn't
over
mention
10
that.
weapons. You also have guns, which I'm not even forgetting about.
Yes, 5 different classes of
themselves
guns.
with different moves and systems.
Fire.
So imagine how versatile this combat is gonna be in the builds in this game. You're gonna have so many different builds. Someone might have gun, Tory, blackleg.
Yeah, they'll be very unique. Now that he says that,
They
yeah.
have a similar build, but they still switch something different. And I feel like you can get so creative with this system. I don't know. I've never seen a game that gives you this many different options.
Another thing though is that for everybody to have different builds, every single style in this game has to be balanced. Like in Grand Peace Online, you'd think that people would have a bunch of different builds, but how GPO works is if something is the meta, then everybody will just go that thing. Like, I'm not sure if this is still the meta, but back when I played somewhat competitively, people would just use blackleg and just infinite combo with Collier, and that was really all it was. So as long as every style is balanced, every style has its own brain dead, then yeah, there'll be mad unique builds. But if one thing is stronger than everything else, that's what people are going to use, and that's just that.
PvP is skilled too, because they do have a parry system. I don't remember
PvP
if they have
does
an
look skilled
evasive
though.
system or not, but
Yeah,
either way,
they do have an
it's really
evasive system.
skill-based. And with this many different builds, the only thing is I don't know exactly how devil fruits are going to interact with the PvP in this game, especially like these big zones. I don't know how much.
That's something I'm wondering about.
All the zone fruits are literally any fruit that requires like a big model looks so good in this game.
Yes.
Most impressive big model fruit game
I said that
and
Mario has the best zones on
we have
Roblox.
seen on these fruits is very limited. We haven't really seen any moves. We've just seen models. But if they are able to get like good moves and good animations along with these good models, I don't know, man. It's gonna be pretty crazy.
It's gonna look insane.
The question is, on release of the game, will it be the best One Piece game on Roblox? And I
It
feel
might
like this
have
really
the
just
most
depends.
players.
If you're
It literally
optimistic,
might.
it could easily be the best game on release.
This game genuinely might overtake Blocks, Fruits, and Players, yo. That's absolutely crazy. But it genuinely might.
My opinion. But if you're pessimistic or even realistic, there's a lot of what ifs. Like, the game is getting developed really fast. You could tell that the devs are definitely hard working, but like how much of this actual content will be available on release, you got a question. And even as fast as these devs are working, like there is some sort of limitation realistically, right? But honestly, when we got the most recent teaser and we seen how many fruits were in that crafting inventory, by the way, there's also crafting, I didn't even mention that, which is a whole nother system. I'm not even sure of what it would look like. But maybe
I think they did briefly show that in their recent teaser.
Nah, but I'm just trying to say the sheer amount of content we've seen on this game in such a short amount of time, I would have never expected. So
agreed.
Releasing how much content is probably a lot more than you would expect, or at least I expected personally. Now I also want to make an announcement real quick. We've been cooking up stuff to do on stream, and we are opening up a Minecraft One Piece mod.
Oh, I might actually check that out. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all go check out SlipTFG's channel. When I think about it, the game that 100% in my mind at least has the most potential to become the perfect One Piece game at the moment, it's this one. I won't lie. I mean, the game just looks so beautiful for what it is. It's a One Piece game, but it has these huge zone models. Like, I'll actually show y'all real quick. If I go to there we go. Okay, so look at this, y'all. This is Lucci's model. This is the Brook Soul King one, the Tory thing. The game just looks like it has a whole lot of potential. But yeah, with that being said, let me know what y'all think down below. Do you think this game is the closest to being the perfect One Piece game? And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Later.